Hi everyone, Magnus here, and in today's video I'm going to be looking at the discovered check and its utility both in puzzles and how you can apply it to your games. We're going to be looking at it on a fundamental level with some basic examples, including some opening traps where you can get the discovered check and win the game, and also its application to smothered checkmates. And from there we're going to be doing themed puzzles under discovered checks, starting from ratings of 1000 to 1500. 1500 to 2000, 2000 to 2500, and we're going to finally end the video with me attempting one puzzle from the rating range of 3000 to 3500. Okay, so let's get started on the discovered check fundamentals. I'm going to be showing you this opening with white, e4, e5. It comes out of the Petrov, where you can have this exchange variation here, and the white goes queen to e2, attacking the black knight here. And the point is that if black retreats the knight, say here or here, you will have this move, knight to c6, which is a discovery. As you can see, the white queen was behind the knight, which then looks at the king, and the knight gets out of the way of the white queen, attacking the black king, and at the same time attacking the black queen. And the queen can only block like this, which the knight can then take, which means white would win the game. Another application that I will show you is actually to do with smothered checkmate, and one example is something like this, where you can have a queen here, say, and a knight here, and let's say that black is up 2 queens, wow, and white is about to get checkmated. Actually, white is winning in this position, even though black has 2 queens. And the reason is because white has this discovered double check with the knight and with the queen, forcing the king into the corner. Forcing the king into the corner, and then white can sacrifice the queen here, attracting the rook and like putting this king in a little box here in this corner. And from there, the knight can return to f7, delivering a checkmate because the rook has now smothered the black king. Okay. So now we're going to be starting on some of the easier puzzles on the discovered check, and let's just have a look at this one. Okay. Immediately you know it's going to be a discovered check, so there's a piece in between the queen and the king. That will be the pawn, so it has to be this pawn push here attacking the rook. If the rook moves up, potentially it might be a sacrifice and a promotion, something like that. So let's have a look at this. Yeah, probably it's queen takes on c5. Oh no, sorry, it's just giving this check and then going for the trade here, and that would leave white up a queen. And we can finally go back, pick up the knight as well. Okay. Let's do 2 more from this level. Discovered checks again. Let's look for the piece lined up with the king. It's a rook. Okay. Probably it's going to be this capture here. Let's say the king moves. I can take this f-pawn here. And where is the knockout? Probably it is rook down here, winning the queen. That looks fairly good. So let's go for it. Here. Check. And there was probably more than one winning move after this, so that's why the puzzle stopped. One last one from this rating range, and it's actually the smothered mate that we were talking about earlier. As you can see, the king gets forced to the corner, the queen sacrifices herself, and then the knight returns. I think every chess player might have this at least near one of their favorite checkmates. The smothered mate's just so nice. Okay, now moving on to some of the slightly harder puzzles. This is from the 1500 to 2000 section. So we're going to be looking at some more discovered checks. What I'm seeing first here is that this rook and queen are lined up, and if the bishop wasn't there, then that would be a checkmate. But you can also reverse engineer this to have the queen sack here on h1, and after the king takes, you can go bishop to f3, delivering a check with the bishop and the rook. And because it's a double check from 2 pieces, the king has to move back here, and the rook simply slides down to this h1 square with checkmate. The king has nowhere to go, it's boxed in with the bishop, so that looks to be winning the game. Nice. Okay, some more discovered checks. I'm thinking this check looks pretty strong. Let's say that the knight blocks. Okay, maybe that's not it. Aha, it's probably this check here, slicing these squares, so that once the knight blocks, we can deliver a checkmate with this rook, as that knight is pinned by this rook here. Whereas if you were to give this check, the king would have this square here. So for example, check here, check, king goes up. So you just reverse engineer that, deliver the check here, knight goes up, and that's checkmate. Looks pretty good to me. Okay. What's going on here? Probably it's this pawn push here, forcing the king to take because it has no other squares. So let's say the push, check, with the knight. That's a double check with the two pieces. The king has to move. This bishop's defended by the rook, so the king can't take it. The king will have to go here, or there. And no matter where the king goes, the queen will slide down and deliver checkmate on the g2 square. And that looks pretty good. Let's go for it. Nice. Okay, now let's move on to the 2000 to 2500 section. What's going on here? I'm thinking it's probably knight to f6, and if pawn takes, then we have pawn takes with discovered check on the king. If the king moves to the corner, then what? That is the question. I don't know, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's a queen sacrifice, and then they might give this check. King can slide up. Aha, but that would be a checkmate. So that's not very good. But as you know, that doesn't even make sense anyway, because they don't have to take. It's not checkers. They can just ignore, move the king, and we'd have lost a queen. So that's not very good. I think it's probably this move. If they take, let's say if they take with the bishop, we deliver the checkmate. And if they take with the pawn, we get to take back. They slide over here. If they go there, I guess we can just take, and then I'll be promoting next turn. And let's say that you give me this check, I can move over here, and the queen is hanging. Maybe it's here, here, here. Sorry, we end up with all these captures on this square. And the king moves over. Aha! You gotta sack the rook, king takes, queen goes to g2. And if the king goes over here, we get check, here, check. And here, takes, king goes here. That looks quite unclear actually. Let's think. Check, take, take. If the king goes here, then it's quite easy because we just sack, check. Actually, that's not easy either. Wait. Hold on. Let's go check, take, take. King goes here. Oh, wait, no, sorry. You just take here. That's with the pawn. Sorry. So, like, here, here, here. King moves here, you take with the pawn. If queen takes, then you sack the rook. King takes, and then you take the queen. And if here, take, take, king h8 is just the only one we're trying to solve at the moment. Okay, I still want to sack the rook. Check here. Check up. King h8 is proving quite resilient. Maybe it's just this. But then there's the same idea to go for this. At the very least, I mean, I think black's winning actually. Maybe it's this check? Here. No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, this check's good because if the king just moves, then you're just winning a rook win the game, right? I mean, it has to be this. I'm just struggling to see the solution. Maybe it's just queen... No, queen g2 here. King goes here. Oh, is it this? And king takes... No, I don't know. I'm going for this. And I mean, it has to be this as well, but like... I got up to this position, didn't see clear answer. But hopefully it'll be more easy to see now, I guess. Because my issue here is that I can't just like take this, because they'll give me a check. And I can't go here because this is checkmate. And if I do this, then they have a discovered check on my queen. Okay, I mean, this is the line that I thought it was initially. But that doesn't seem to go anywhere. I mean, maybe it is... No, it can't be pawn takes. Maybe it's this, here, here. My issue is that there might be a queen check, the king runs up. I mean... Maybe the king is just safe? I'm gonna go for this. Okay, that seems sketchy. But I guess let's take a look at this in more detail. Let's check. Oops. So yeah, they played this move. So you have to go queen e7, then there's check. Yeah, and so the solution's king f2. Like I said, king h2 you get checkmated. But I was concerned a little bit about this, but okay, yeah, I guess the king is just kind of running away and is escaping into this kind of this white pawn maze over here. So definitely a tricky one there to start off the 2000 to 2500 section. Okay, this looks like it's some discovery here. So the king moves. Maybe it's this actually, because the king moves. Let's sack here. Checkmate. That looks pretty good. Discovered check with the two pieces means the king has to move. This is now a smothered checkmate, but the pawn can take. And after the pawn takes, this is a real smothered checkmate where the queen and the bishop team up. Okay. Let's look. This is a check here. King can move. Check. Let's say the king moves here. Huh. What about this? Check, takes, check, takes, check. If you go here, 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 that's no good. Okay, oh yeah, sorry. There's check, here, check, and the king, say, goes there, promote to a queen, that's check. So that's good. And if check here, check here, that simply promotes with mate, so that's game over. Probably it'll be like a check here. Let's say check here, here, here. Oh, it's probably another discovered check, isn't it? Maybe it's this capture. King takes, say, we have this check here. But then it's not so clear. There's not follow-up. So maybe it's bishop here, trying to get the king to go here, deliver this check here. Oh, there's so many discovered checks. They're everywhere. Let's look at the forced ones. Check. That can force the king up. My tactics are not too sharp today. What is this? I mean, the theme's discovered checks, right? It's probably some capture or moves. I did quite like the look of this one, but then my issue is that after king here, check here, there's no check here because of the knight guards. So that doesn't look very promising. Ah, maybe it's the no, same business because I can't deliver this checkmate because the rook's there. What about this? No, the king just moves. I mean, this would be very nice if they had to take, right? Because then I would go check here, check, and then go for mate. But they don't have to take if I go for this. But let's look at it, because this is forced. King F has to go here. Check here. Wow. Check takes. I was liking this queen d6 because the point is if they block, then they just lose the rook, and if they move the king up like that, then I can. Oh wait, I can actually just sack. Oh wait, this is actually easy, right? Surely this is a win because I can just because I'm up so much material right now. I can just go for this check, and then no matter where the king moves, I don't even care. I can just sack for the bishop and then take the rook on the next move, right? That makes sense to me. Oh wait. What if they go here? So maybe it's this. No, it's got to be this. Got to be this. Eliminate. So let's say they go here after. I can give this check moves. Wow, it's so resilient. Oh wait. If I go here, I've got this rook check, losing here, and then I take that. Okay, nice. How is that not a win? Oh no, they can block with the rook. They can block with the rook. Oh no. Oh, so it must have been this, and then just sack, right? I reckon it was. Queen d6, king goes here, and it's like queen takes d5. Knight takes. Damn. Yeah, you got to watch out for the opponent's discovered checks as well. Meeting the discovered check with the discovered check. Okay. I mean, I guess that's a good learning moment. Let's try and get one more from this raiding range. Okay, this one looks like should be check, moves, check, takes, check, and then they have to just sacrifice all their pieces to me, and then I mate them. Nice. Alright, let's finish up with one really hard puzzle from the 3000 to 3500 rating range. Having seen how tough those earlier ones are, this might be a bit difficult, but okay. I mean, this seems like it shouldn't be too bad, but I'm not going to speak too soon. The king can go here, 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 here. Okay. I mean, this is shouting out to me right now. Maybe it's this, because the king has to go here. Let's say there. Then sorry, not there. If you go there, then this is check. And check and what? That is the question. Okay. Check up. Oh, this is just gonna be like a really difficult king hunt, I reckon. Not even really testing for discovered checks, but okay. I mean, my instinct's saying it's this, so that we can access this square at some point. Get that. Okay, there's gonna be some check here as well, I reckon. That makes sense. Also, this could even be like a draw or something. Maybe. It could be something where you have to find a forced draw. Let's look at this discovered check. The king goes here. Okay, this is quite nice because it's blocking that square. So let's look at this. The king moves, check. And if you go up here, ooh, we're getting somewhere. There's now this check here. That's checkmate. Okay. I'm liking the look of this one. Check. So we've now found that this is a forced checkmate if you go there. The only other move that the king can go is here. And it could be, yes, I knew bishop a6 was coming. Now we give this check here, check, here. And is it bishop a6? Or maybe, wait, let's go back one more time. Check here, check, king moves, check here, check. And that's mate on this square because the knight covers these squares, the rook's covering up this one, and the bishop delivers the checkmate as well as covering there. So the king ends up on this square here with all of these squares covered, and that's checkmate. Like this. And checkmate. Nice. I think, yeah, that should be enough to finish this video. I hope you guys enjoyed some slightly more difficult puzzles. Although at the same time, there's good content here for beginners, intermediates, and some of the more advanced players. So I hope you guys got something useful. Try and get some discovered checks in your own game. They're really, really strong and also satisfying to pull off. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.